Obviously, huge day for you, David. What are the key takeaways for investors today about where Roblox is going?
Emily, thank you for having us on the show, reaching out to our community and our shareholders, of course. We talked a lot today about innovation. We had over 21 executives, I believe, from the company sharing different areas of our product stack. We talked a lot about a foundation of safety and civility running throughout really the whole company and everything we do. We talked about our amazing community that powers everything on Roblox, everything, the millions of experiences, all built by this amazing community.
Now, Roblox just overtook Activision as the world's most valuable gaming company. Are we seeing a changing of the guard here in terms of the kinds of games people want to play now and into the future?
We shared a vision today of this future category, sometimes called the Metaverse. We think of it as a human co-experience category that supports people coming together to socialize, to learn, to play, someday to work, to experience entertainment and amazing brands. So we don't usually think of ourselves as a video game company. That said, our millions of creators make amazing games and experiences on the platform that sometimes are games and sometimes are music concerts. So I don't know if it's as much changing as the guard as maybe the emergence of a new category.
How far away is this metaverse actually, and how is Roblox going to get us there?
Yeah, this term has really been in the genre of futurist sci-fi writers, authors. There's been a dialogue around this over the last 30 to 40 years, and we're actually in the middle of it right now. There's over 200 million, roughly, monthly people on the Roblox platform every month. They do a lot of things. They have an identity, they have an avatar, they do stuff together. Sometimes when they can't be together in person, they'll go to a birthday party together or graduate from high school together. So we're actually in the middle of it, but it's such an amazing, big, new potential category that there's a lot of opportunity ahead as well.
Facebook just changed its name to Meta and seems to want to own the metaverse. Will they? Will any one company own this new world?
Yeah, we're really, I think, early in this amazing opportunity. I think it's going to change the way people both communicate, the way we share stories. I think ultimately it's going to allow people to learn together in interesting new ways. As more people are working remotely, it's going to power that as well. We're very optimistic about a really big civil society emerging on these types of platforms, but we think we're still actually really early.
There's a key word you just said there, and that is civil. Facebook's own CTO has warned about harassment as an existential threat in this new world, and of course there's a concern that the worst of society could get replicated in this new world. You were really early to this, in the thinking about this. What have you learned about creating norms and healthy behavior in the metaverse and making sure that other companies do the same?
It's super important. Within a month of launching Roblox over 16 years ago, my co-founder Eric and I, we built our first civil and safety system, and we manned the moderation queues. Now, it's really our top priority. We have thousands of people 24/7 keeping Roblox civil and safe. We build it into everything we do. We have an amazing group of creative people on the platform, many of them young. We're very proud of how much we've worked to make this a place where people can come together to be with their friends, to do things. It's the foundation of our company, and we really have no tolerance for things like bullying, for example.
You see big potential for education in the metaverse, and I know you're trying to get 100 million students engaged there by 2030. Can you give me some examples? Like, does this mean we can visit foreign countries or landmarks on the other side of the world without having to look at them and read about them online?
Well, in addition to the millions of people that are learning computer science, for example, on Roblox, there's also this vision that side by side with books and side by side with video, as you mentioned, if we wanted to go to ancient Rome, we might actually go there together in our class, experience it, interact with the environment, and actually see what it's like. So we think there's three pillars of education: computer science, co-experience. But we're also optimistic even further off in the future for some people that don't have access to education. They may be able to use these 3D type platforms to join a class, dissect a frog, even when they're not near that school.
Now, you've been expanding in China, but you're coming up against the government crackdown there on gaming. How is that impacting you, and are you reconsidering any of your plans?
We have a super long-term view in China. We think this type of technology is going to really connect people all around the world. We're very conservative financially with our forecast. We don't roll China into that. And of course, as you mentioned, it is a changing political landscape. But we take the long view in everything we do, as well as respect our community, and we continue to take the long view in China.
Roblox had a widespread server outage a couple of weeks ago. I believe, you were down for 3 days, and I'm sure those were 3 long days for you. What lessons did you take from that as you scale and grow? Would you consider partnering with an AWS or a Microsoft one day to use their cloud capabilities?
Yeah, so we took this very seriously, and you're exactly right. This was 3 long days. We're going to publish an analysis of what happened and share what we're doing to make sure this never happens again. We were really surprised by the outpouring of our community and support, and when that outage, when we came back up, we didn't lose any of the people on the platform, which was very gratifying. But it highlighted the responsibility we have with our community to be a 24/7 utility really for them. So we'll share more about that in the future. We took it very seriously.
Adopt Me is now the most popular game on Roblox, I believe. You can raise virtual pets there. I think my kids use this. 64 million players every month. What are your favorite games on Roblox, Dave?
Oh, this is really fun. It's almost like asking me which is my favorite child, right? Except that I would have millions and millions of children, and all of these are created by our community, ranging from hobbyists who are just starting out or learning to code to large teams that can have 30, 40, 50 people. We're soon approaching the time when one of the teams on Roblox is going to make $100 million a year. And some of the most creative people in the world are working on the platform. I personally have an affinity for railroad simulation type experiences. There's a lot on the platform, but pretty much anything we could imagine, we'll probably find some experience like that on Roblox.
Well, speaking of kids, I'm a parent, and even though you've got these parental controls, I still worry. I still worry, are my kids safe? Are they developing healthy habits? Are they engaging with Roblox and this technology, in a healthy way? What advice do you have for parents and people like me out there who are still trying to understand how we should moderate our children's experiences?
Yeah, I think this is twofold. We're being very, very thoughtful in that we're very optimistic over time, more and more as people that come together on platforms like Roblox will be helping with civility, and we'll be giving nudges and hints to actually, we like to make the world a better place through that. For parents, please talk to your kids. This is always a discussion. You can use Roblox and other forms of media to have a great discussion about this. So we always recommend close communication.